If you love gripping stories and want to stay updated on all the drama from Little People, Big World, please subscribe to the channel and give this video a like, especially if you love your mother. Today's episode is about a betrayal so deep, so personal, that it shattered one of the most beloved figures in the Roloff family, Amy Roloff. And it all centers around something Chris Marek said, something she simply cannot forgive. For years, Amy Roloff has been the heart of the Roloff family. She's the mom who weathered storms, raised her children in the public eye, and rebuilt her life after a painful divorce from Matt Roloff. Fans watched as she found love again with Chris Marek, a man who seemed to cherish her and give her the second chance at happiness she deserved. Their relationship was celebrated, their wedding a beautiful reminder that love can bloom again, even after heartbreak. But behind the smiles and the carefully crafted TV moments, there were tensions building. It started small. Friends noticed subtle changes in Amy, moments where she seemed unusually quiet around Chris, her smile not quite reaching her eyes. There were rumors of disagreements, differences in lifestyle, and arguments about how much of their personal life should be shared on camera. But no one expected what was about to happen next. According to those close to the couple, the breaking point came during a private conversation that turned into a heated argument. Chris, frustrated about something Amy had done, allegedly said words so hurtful, so cutting, that they left her stunned. The exact phrase has not been officially confirmed, but insiders claim it was deeply personal, touching on her past, her divorce from Matt, and even questioning her worth in the relationship. For Amy, it wasn't just an argument. It was a betrayal of trust, a revelation that the man she believed would always support her had crossed the line she never thought he would. Friends say Amy was devastated. This wasn't about public embarrassment. It was about emotional pain that went straight to the core. She confided in a small circle, admitting she didn't know if she could ever look at Chris the same way again. Those who know her well say she felt humiliated, blindsided, and unsure about the future of their marriage. The fallout was immediate. Amy reportedly pulled back from Chris, spending more time with friends and family and less time in his company. Public appearances together became rare. On social media, fans began noticing subtle changes: fewer photos of the couple, more solo posts from Amy, and captions that hinted at independence rather than togetherness. And as speculation grew, the whisper started. Was Amy and Chris's marriage in trouble? Had the fairy tale romance that captivated fans been nothing more than a fragile illusion? The answer seemed clearer with each passing week. Those close to Amy describe her as emotionally distant from Chris, focusing more on her own projects, her grandchildren, and the parts of her life that brought her joy before he came along. But perhaps the most telling sign came when Amy, in a rare and emotional conversation with a friend, reportedly said, "Some things can't be unsaid, and some wounds don't heal just because you want them to." It was a statement that spoke volumes, not just about her pain, but about the finality of whatever Chris had said. For viewers, this was a shock. Chris had always been portrayed as the calm, steady presence in Amy's life. To imagine him as the source of such deep emotional hurt was almost unthinkable. Yet the reality behind the scenes often tells a different story from what we see on TV. Whether this incident will lead to a permanent separation or a slow, quiet reconciliation remains to be seen. But one thing is clear: the trust between Amy and Chris has been fractured, and trust, once broken, is incredibly hard to repair. This betrayal is not just a moment in their marriage, it's a turning point. It forces Amy to reevaluate everything: her choices, her boundaries, and her future. And it leaves fans wondering, can love survive words that cut too deep? As of now, neither Amy nor Chris has made an official statement about the situation. The cameras of Little People, Big World may or may not capture the full truth, but those who know the Roloffs understand that what happens off camera is often more dramatic than what we see on screen. One thing is for certain: the Amy Roloff we've known for years is a fighter. She's faced heartbreak before, and she's rebuilt herself from the ground up. Whatever the outcome with Chris, Amy will move forward with the dignity and strength that has always defined her. But for fans, the sting of this betrayal will linger, just as it will for Amy herself. If you've been following the Roloff family for years, you know this is not the first time they faced emotional storms, but it may be the most personal. Stay tuned, because as history has shown, the truth always comes out in the end. Thank you for watching, and remember, if you enjoyed this story, please subscribe to the channel and give this video a like, especially if you love your mother. More Little People Big World updates